The world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
He picks it up on the second. Over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
Homeward to the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell! Deep right center field! Carrying! And it's gone! That one's hit hard. Left center field. Did she do it again? To the wall!
Swung on Bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over! What a line!
I can't believe my eyes.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another production here of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. The AAA semifinals, as a matter of fact, and they've been coming at you thick and fast over the past few days. My name is Dwayne. I'll be taking you through games 5 through 7 between ElronCoin and Snowbird. And joining me is the man who put 4 games in last night as a type of work, and we'll see what type of agenda we have on for you here, because it's to be determined on this games 5 through 7 that we got standing up.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that both AAAs started off 1-1, and now both have moved to 3-1. With the higher seed starting to exert themselves a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the scoring here from the box scores that I've been able to follow from the games that you casted here with Uni, things got a little bit more lopsided, especially last night on both sides of the ball. We did see some epic game that cannot be without mention, even on this cast, between Billy and Spliff. That was a game of old type with the multi runs, multi double digit team runs, 20 plus hits. That's the type of Super Mega Baseball you love to see. But yeah, that's sort of the theme you've got going here is the upper seeds really are starting to cash in on when their offense is grooving. That's a big key to the game that you bring about there. What does that sort of mean?
Well, the way AAA has gone so far, and especially now for ElronCoin, is in a lot of series, a lot of games, you can get 2 or 3 hits in an inning, maybe a walk, and push a run across, and you really needed more than that. But you thought, you know what, I got 1 run, at least I got something. That's not going to do it here. You're going to have to push more than that because if I'm Coin, even if I'm Snowbird, we know even just from game 2 that these people can be explosive. We're seeing 12, 15 runs in a game, so it can't be thank God I pushed a run across. Because you're not going to have those momentum innings every inning. You might only have 2 or 3 of them in maybe less than that. So it can't be 1 or 2 runs right now.
Yeah, and that ties right into that early and anytime sort of momentum, right? I mean, it's about when that groove kicks in, it's about the snowball effect. And for Snowbird, it's the snowbird effect. But for Elron, it's something that he's also super familiar with because if you've played Elron enough times, when he gets his offense going, he hits at a level that is, XBL capable in many cases as well. So that's why this has been such a heavy hitting series so far with such a juxtaposition back and forth of the type of scorelines that you're seeing for either team. That's why, pitching on this Help Deskers team must step up. And I think that goes always without saying for Snowbird, who has come a long way with her pitching as well.
Yeah, she's done quite an impressive job in the playoffs. She's pitched quite well. I think her pitching is a little bit slept on. It really has improved quite a bit, not just a little bit, or well, you moved from console to whatever. She was actually, I think, middle of the pack, and it's been pretty reasonable in the playoffs. Elron did have that game 2 where he kind of grabbed momentum and she had trouble reeling him in, but that's this is where it says Help Deskers must step up with the pitching. Well, we saw them get a little bit lazy, to be quite frank, in the last 2 games, especially later in the games. But I think it kind of goes hand in hand with momentum. I think Elron is not a good enough pitcher to not have momentum and then be expected to start dotting pitches. He needs to keep her from bullying him and getting going early. So I think the key is that for the Deskers to score the first run or 2 and to, it's okay to give up a run or 2, but you need to keep it under wraps because once she starts getting 6, 7 runs in a game, you can't really reel her in. So I think that's, same with him, but I think she's been the better scorer.
Yeah, and we'll see who ends up being the better scorer tonight. Elron's going to have to do it 3 times in a row if he wants to walk away with the AAA berth. Snowbird looking to complete, potential trip to the World Series here. That would make a very, very big impression on the league. So hang tight for just a few moments. We're going to get everything set up for you, and we will get game number 5 rolling, and we'll see where that takes us. Hang tight, everyone. Okay, folks, here we go. We're rolling in now to game number 5 of the AAA semifinals. We've got
Wicked pitcher here. ElronCoin gonna have to blow that off and just go early.
Yeah, Caramelized Onions. This is a famous pitcher here for the Black Roses. This is the ace of the staff, but starts off with a 3-0 count quickly. Strike finds the zone. We've got Putting a Ticket here leading off with the hitter's count. Gets a hit right up the middle to start things off.
Yeah, he's just to worry about what the pitcher is on the mound. Just get a couple of singles, get a couple of hits. That's what his powers are as he can.
Now it's quickly an 0-2 count to Windowston. Windows 10, I think is the pun there. And we do apologize if Mr. is echoing. He is coming through my speakers while I have to give my headphones a moment to charge back up. But we should be okay pretty shortly. He's still... I just lowered him, so he should be able to talk. Two count. Inside cutter here off the hands. Elron swinging pretty freely to start the game. He's got that runner at first. Count is full. Swinging a miss, strike 3 makes it out number 2.
The shortstop, number 14.
Count runs full here. Elron hits it on the screws, and that's right at Bigay du Crimes, the right fielder, and that brings us to the bottom of the first. No score.
Good aggressive inning from the help deskers. I liked what I saw there.
1-0 pitch. Makes it 2-0. My Great Stuff is the starter here for Elron. Snowbird starts us off with a rip right out into left field. That's going to be taken on a hop and a dive. It's a leadoff single.
And as is typical, if you're going to throw that changeup to Snowbird, it can't be mislocated like that.
Ball hit on the ground, straight through past the shortstop. That brings us to 2 on and no out here for Snowbird.
Yeah, bad location out of the gate, so the deskers need to maybe get a double play here to get a little bit of momentum. It's not a bad pitcher or Arsenal's got a lead cutter.
1-2 pitch. Misses outside, and now, yeah, good situation for Snowbird. Tough hit, or a good pitcher for Elron. So let's see if he can really kind of weasel his way out. I want to get a ground ball here. That one hit well foul. Late
Location
swing,
wasn't good, but that was a good surprise pitch.
Swinging a miss, strike 3. The velo surprised Snowbird there.
Yeah, he set her up with that curveball and got it by her surprisingly. And that's what someone like Great Stuff needs to do. Has the velo and has the 5-pitch arsenal.
That one hit right on the screws as well, dead center field. Thinking about tagging up his Snowbird. Gonna have to turn back. No diddle.
Oh, no. Okay.
That was dangerous. That was a surprising move.
Yeah, it was.
Number 25.
Adjust the volume slightly. Help deskers trying to help themselves out of this inning. Got the 2 outs after got the 2 first base runners. Reached in this inning, and now it's crushed. Deep left. It's high and deep. It's off the wall on the fly. 2 runs are going to score easily. Oh, and now Snowbird is hung up between second and third.
Good play by the deskers. So 2's okay, like we said. That could have spiraled into 6 or 8 runs there. So deskers need to just continue doing what they're doing here. It was a little bit tough. but not the worst pitching, to be honest, after a little bit of a bad start there.
Yeah, Snowbird's snowball effect did not go into full swing there, like you said. But pitching very well here to start the second inning. Gets a quick strikeout. Sequence was very fast. Elron couldn't quite keep up. You are seeing great location here from Snowbird to start. That inside cutter has been tough for ElronCoin, and the pace here on the pitching from Snowbird is extremely fast.
Yeah, and she's still locating, putting a lot of pressure, but I like Elron's aggressiveness. He's not crazy chasing, but he's coming after balls that are on the edges.
Changeup bites the outside corner of the zone. Here's a fastball right on the corner as well. That's some paint we are seeing. Snowbird serious. She wants to win this one in one game tonight, and we'll see if that happens.
I wouldn't have hung a curve there. Did get a weak ground ball, but Elron gets a single out of it.
Another good strike right on the edge of the zone. Runner is at first. Popped up into foul territory. It's playable. And it is caught by the third baseman, so that will end the top of the second inning. No threat. Go to the 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Black Roses. And it is Rich Holder leading off. Inside pitch, swung on. Missed. Next pitch was swung on high. This is a tough starter to hit off of with the arsenal here. Double breaking ball, the cutter. This one high and away and hit on the ground, taken by the first baseman himself. A quick first out, no problem there.
Number 91.
Snowbird swinging a bit outside of the zone, so it's not as if her eye is perfect, but man, she can crush him. That's the dead center. That's way back there. That one's not going to hit the wall. That's way gone. Solo shot. Third baseman who just made the play and last inning, Lebititz. Or Lebidit.
Yeah, like I said, I like the aggressiveness of Elron, but Snowbird also coming right at him, and my great stuff having to really try to nibble, but lost a pitch there, and you can't lose pitches against an aggressive hitter. But still, it was a solo shot. He's okay.
This is a night where, you know, Snowbird truly wants to continue the quest to etch her name into XBL lore after being, you know, one of those players who has struggled even down in the AA at times, and now has rapidly risen through the ranks to be a favorite here in the AAA this season. Much like the man sitting next to me in the booth.
Yeah, pretty similar. She's really taking it to the next level this season, though.
Yeah, the Snowbird power that's flashed all the way through this entire season is truly what rocketed the entire team and player upward here.
Hurts.
And that is a tough dive for Elron indeed, but the exit velo on that, you know, when balls get hit that hard, that seems to be when they get easily flubbed.
It was a meatball in all fairness, so the second base had a little bit of a tough chore going after something hit that hard, but he gets away with it. Good curveball.
Only the solo shot you had to worry about there is that one was hit on a line right at the first baseman, easily playable. Top of the third where Elron can try and get back on his horse.
Yeah, 37 pitches for Kara here. Not too bad, but making her work some.
Swing and a miss. The moving fastballs have been working well early in this game for Snowbird.
Yeah, that was just great location. Got burned on the cutter.
The style and pace of pitching we're seeing from Snowbird is something that I don't think we've seen in a long time here at this level.
Yeah, she's really pitching well. If you look at her location, she used to be all over the freaking place. Now, granted, a lot of that was the Nintendo Switch, but
probably
even so, you know, Diesel could locate quite a bit better than she could, and he was doing the same thing. So I think she actually has it's just honest improvement on most of it.
Yeah, and the pace of pitching, I think, is definitely the type of thing that, you know, keeps a player like very much off balance in these types of big games, especially when their back is against the wall. So Elron looking for a response. He's got a leadoff hitter to deal with as he pitches through the bottom of this third inning. His starter is starting to get tense and lose a little bit of stamina here. That one's hit on a line, but foul. Crushed.
Yeah, she needs to get back to non-tense because, again, I said this earlier in the series, Snowbird really does feast on mid-velo, so you got to keep that. You got to keep that velo up to put her on edge just enough to trick her with a curveball or a cutter here or there.
There's a first and second, one down. Favorable situation for the Black Roses to try and continue to add to their 3-run lead here. Game number 5.
Nice pitch.
AAA semifinals here tonight, playing till they're finished. It's our first game of the session. Elron,
what on earth?
did not complete the double play.
I think he thought there was 3 outs or something.
Mayhaps he did. That may prove critical. It's hit on the first pitch to right. It's playable. I think Elron gets out of this unscathed. Very lucky there. Very lucky.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so 3 runs, not a huge deal right now, but Coin gonna have to, show that pedigree here a little bit at the plate.
Yeah, it's time to start finding his
starter. Like I said, 45, 46 pitches is not that bad here, but needs to put even more pressure on her.
Nice play by the third baseman, picked up there under first with a 99 throw.
Number 14.
Gives us 1 out in the 4th. Elron still searching for some success. Strikes are just coming very quickly, right on the edges. This one hit off the pitcher. Throws goes to first. It's going to be an infield single.
Oh, did have the speed. Interesting there. That's a bailout single on a terrible chase.
This is change up in the zone for a strike. Snowbird trying to set up a double play. Changeup goes away. Elron with a good take here. Makes the count even. It is remote in. High curveball. Swung on the ground. Shortstop dives. Going to make a throw. I'm not sure if it's going to get there in time. It's 2 infield singles in a row.
Yeah, and so this is what we talked about, Dwayne. Cash in. Elron is going to have to cash in. That was not a good swing there. She's putting the pressure on him with chase pitches.
Yeah, he swings with that
changeup. Got to step up and lay off of that. Or get a single.
In the left. Yeah, that was an inside cutter that looked like a ball all day.
Yeah, that was a ball all day, but to his credit, he does have that bat, that quick bat to get to those sometimes.
So the bases are loaded. Snowbird's got something to contend with here. It's hit on the ground. Pitcher picks it up barehanded over to first. In time. 1 run does score. Or 2 outs now in the inning.
All right, so now he needs 1 or 2 more. Good curve.
This one hit off the hands. Another one could be an infield single, but it's not this time. Runner too slow. Ends the inning. So it's 3-1 after Elron pushes one across.
Yeah, he never did get a good pitch to hit because he was just a little bit too wild there. That one curveball was on the plate, but that was kind of a tough angle to come after, especially on a lead pitch.
3-1 pitch, swung on off the hands. Or above the hands for strike number 1. Snowbird can really reach him up out of the zone. Not sure if that's a great trade or not.
Well,
as she grounds out there on a very high fastball.
Yeah, she does it less against mid, and I think that's one thing that makes her much better against a mid or a low. She won't expand high above the zone on a mid.
It's a ball in the line with the pitcher there, but to no avail. We're going to turn over the order now to Alessandra Happenstance for 3rd at-bat of the game. Lefty on righty matchup. It's 3-0 the count. Back with the control currently is Elron. We see a walk.
Wasted pitches there. That was a terrible showing.
A 2-out walk here brings up Venus Slytrap.
You got the base rounder on first base now. She is wickedly quick, so you can't allow anything into the alleys here. She'll come all the way around.
Power versus lefties engaged on this hitter as well. This one is hit hard and out into center field on a hop. Going to be a single, 2 on, 2 out.
Yeah, not the worst thing there. A single, not the worst thing. You just got to avoid the alleys. Maybe get a grounder here.
It is Krebby Greensmith, crushed right center. It's high. Center fielder's back. He makes the grab at the warning track to end the inning.
I didn't quite see the location there. Did he reach on that? Seemed like a pretty good swing, but maybe missed reticle.
It's just one of those tough ones to get a lot of juice on, those curveballs when they're hung sometimes. Don't get the exit velo you might desire when you square them up the way Snowbird did there. This one lifted high in the air. It's another one Elron might want back. It was a little bit inside, but it was a good cutter to hit. Just lifted high. First out of this inning here, top 5.
Yeah, tough pitch there.
We are in game 5, first game of the night here. AAA semifinals, playing till the end, 5 through 7. Hopped up, makes the grab, does Snowbird.
We're with quite a little hop there.
Late hop as well. Then Elron goes reaching for a curveball outside of the zone, dribbles 1-2 shortstop. Snowbird cleans it up early, and we go to the bottom of the 5th.
I'm sensing a little bit of pressure on the help. There's no pressure on the Black Roses right now, so all the pressure is on Coin. You know, a couple throwaway outs for Black Roses, not a big deal right now, but the Deskers having trouble with the eye right now at the dish.
Ball misses away. And the Snowbird swings one down the right field line. That one swung way early, but pushed past the first baseman who took a good dive at it. Going to be extra bases. That's leadoff, or excuse me, 1-out double. Rich Holder back at the plate, the catcher, hitting well in this playoff. Pitch misses inside from ElronCoin. 61st pitch from the starter, low. Now it's 2-0. It's going to probably see a strike here. Crushed. Center. High in the air. Is it playable? It's off the top of the wall and gone.
Didn't jump. I don't think could have had it, but might have had it play.
That was a tough one to judge. It had, you know, it's out in a lot of stadiums, but that angle, the way it juts out there in Founders, that one ended up hitting the top of the wall there.
A very weird wall, the way it's angled that much, heading into the point at center field.
Slider high in the zone, slapped right up the middle as well. It's going to keep the train moving. 5-1 now. Black Roses looking to punch their ticket to the AAA World Series here tonight. They could do it with a win here in this game. ElronCoin and the Deskers back against the wall here tonight.
Yeah, I would think a touch of a short leash now for great stuff. She's held her own considering the opponent, which is why she's still in there. But that stamina bar is getting awfully low.
Ball hit off the hands on a line to the shortstop, inside out it a little bit. Brings up the pitcher. There's 2 down now. Ball misses inside. I think he's just maybe trying to get to her spot in the order. Not sure what the strategy is just yet with leaving the starter in.
Yeah, and you probably get the pitcher. Oh, that was a good swing, but
was. That'll take us to the top of the 6th. 3-4-5 coming up for Elron and the Deskers.
Number 8.
Caramelized Onion's been pitching well.
Yeah, a good leadoff hitter here. Does have a power verse and a fastball hitter. Can maybe get this party started for the Deskers, and punches it, muscles it up the middle.
Yeah, those tough outside curveballs, once in a while you just square them up nicely like that. Elron does a good job with it. Now it is 1-1.
Trying to get him to reach for that curve. Not going to do it.
Exercising a good eye here. It's a tough strike, not one you usually want to swing at.
3-2. This is a big pitch in this game right here.
Oh, and it's
crushed.
Right center field. Goodbye. It makes it a 2-run game. ElronCoin
Wow.
all of a sudden is back in it. He's still alive here in this semi.
Yeah, what a clutch swing from Coin. We knew he had it in him, and that was really not the location whatsoever. And he leaned into it.
Oh, one pitch. Another one he might want to try and crush. Here comes the cutter. Back. Liner to right. Lucky Snowbird. Lucky there.
I think Melissa Dunions is done. She needs to come out now. She's losing pitches left and right. All of a sudden, she's a little bit rattled from that home run. She's not used to seeing that.
This is another moving fastball. Good pick by the third baseman over to first. 2 down, but the damage made things a lot closer here so far in this top of the 6th. Elron clearly showing he's not just finished yet here on his AAA journey through this playoffs.
Yeah, the stamina is way down here.
Right center field, it's going to be tough. Diving play
Whoa,
by happenstance. The mojo goes up. Wow.
That's a big play from center field there. Has the speed. Came perfect timing by Snow, playing, not a notorious defender. Really made a nice play there.
Fantastic play. Now the hitter comes up to lead off the inning with that locked in mojo. Ooh, and she hits that one hard but foul. Reset, and it's great stuff still in the game. Tense and tired. Elron riding this starting pitcher. And this one slapped right center. He's going to have to make a play. He jumps. It's misaligned. It's off the wall. It caroms away from the center fielder. Snow's thinking about third all day, and it's a leadoff triple. Could have been worse. Possibly an inside the Parker territory with that type of carom off the wall.
Yeah. This is actually one of those parks you can get that because of that weird angle, and that deepest part of center is really deep. You do get a lot of funky.
Watch out there, oh man.
You get a lot of funky bounces off that right field goofy wall out there, which is one of the reasons I went away from this park, not being much of a defender. But I went back to it lately because I just really like it.
The short fences can benefit you if you can get the good lift on the ball. But that left field into center gets very cavernous indeed. Founders Field playing its part here in this game and in this series. It's 6-3 as the run scores. Now the runner is on first base. Second, on to the shortstop, over to first. The double play helps out the Deskers.
Yeah, so we're back to a 3-run game. You're okay. If you're Coin, it's amazing that great stuff is still in there, just toiling away.
84th pitch, hit hard right through the hole by the diving second baseman.
She meatballed that one. I don't know where she's in the order, but lefty on lefty maybe saves her to stay in one more batter here.
I can see what you're saying. As the velo gets closer to the middle and into the low territory, Snowbird really timing these pitches up, hitting them extremely hard as well.
Yeah, there's some players where you don't mind the pitcher tiring because they just aren't particularly adept at hitting those mid to lower pitches the way she is.
Starter for the Black Roses, Caramelized Onion, also still in the game. Takes a weird hop off the hill.
Wild
Did you see
stab.
that?
Oh my.
That was all around crazy.
She gave up her wrist there, hit her right on the bone.
Number 43.
She's still going to stay in there because she's that kind of a trooper, but if that was you or me, we'd be in the hospital.
Yeah, it looks like it bounced off the lip of the mound there and then off the pitcher's glove. What a combo play of super mega baseballness. And now there's quickly 2 down in the 7th. And it's getting late early for our man ElronCoin, but he crushes one left center field.
Nice swing.
Snow can only run after it.
Okay, so now the question's been opened up. What do you do with Kara here? Because you don't want to let it slip away.
Number 9.
Yeah, 3-run lead can dissipate quickly.
Gonna stick with her.
Snowbird navigating this game, still with the starter, as you said. 95 pitches, now 96. Both of these players with the starters' high pitch counts. Ball hit on the ground. It's 2 outs. Shortstop over to first in time to end that inning. And we got a quick 7th inning stretch.
She's almost completely out of stamina. She really came up with the big pitch there. That cutter was dead corner, and Coin couldn't get anything on it.
Firewall is the pitcher now for the help deskers. This one hit inside out, down the line and fair. It's going to be extra bases again for Snowbird. Oh no, it only ends up being a single. It's a slower runner.
Good play by right field also to not kick that ball around out there, because you know that always turns into 2.
Another one inside out, and Snowbird's still doing well, just making good solid contact. So there's not 2 on and no out.
Yeah. Ooh,
That ball swung on. Late, yep. 1-1 pitch outside. The second baseman, Dirk Weir. 3-1 pitch, hitters count, swing and a miss. Late. Makes it full, still no outs. Swung on, left center, it's high in the air and playable. Punch a ticket, makes the play. Snowbird thinks about tagging up, but does not.
Yeah, that was a case of a good pitch and a good swing just turning into a fairly hard fly ball.
Viv the Gate is the pitch perfect player off the bench. So we are seeing the starter lifted now for this Black Roses as well.
Big hit by the Gate.
Yep, we see a very good pinch hit single there to load the bases.
Yeah, now you need to roll it or come home here.
We'll see how ElronCoin plays this. This one's hit hard on the line right up the middle. Snowbird's going to tag up at least as it's caught out in center. It's going to be close at the plate. It's off the catcher's glove. The run scores at 7-3.
Yeah, I think a touch late anyways, but
very, very close play here in the semifinal. Snowbird trying to continue to add insurance and padding on what could be her trip to the AAA World Series here in season 17. Ahead 3-1 in the series, she takes another single up the middle to take a stab at least one run. There is one that crosses the plate and makes it 8-3.
yeah, now it's a little bit coming unraveled here, or a lot unraveled. They still have a couple more shots. Can't allow any further damage though.
6 outs do remain, as he said, in their season, the help deskers. But he's got to get Snowbird out.
Oh, that hurts.
A run crosses the plate, and that's going to be out there long enough to score the second. So that's a 2 RBI single. It's 10-3.
That was hard onto the black too, but it just wasn't fast enough to fool her, and she was able to pull the outside pitch for a single.
The hit parade continues, and now we're potentially towards Mercy territory as the winning run does dig into the plate. Snowbird crushes it high but foul.
Yeah, pretty much out of necessity, coming with clean install here.
This one's ripped to left. It's playable though. It's caught, so it makes it the end of the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. Elron gets out of that without having the game end any earlier, and still has 2 opportunities to jump back into it.
A new pitcher here.
We do see the bullpen. First out is lifted in the air behind shortstop and made.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 14.
AC Abdenor was the man chosen out of the pen.
A very skinny, tall guy here. Not the most velo though. Running a triangle arsenal, that seems hittable in theory.
3-1 pitch. Lifted to center. It was a borderline fastball, and now it's out number 2. We'll see the 5-hole hitter remote in hit. Could be his last chance to help his team this season. This one hits a short, thrown to first in time. That ends the 8th. Bottom of the 8th now for Snowbird. She's going to be looking to put it away early here if she can. 2-1 pitch, fouled away. Ooh, that one was piped. But Snowbird only pops it up. Playable for Elron. He makes that grab.
Total cupcake. She just missed radical to that sidearm change up.
Now it's 2-0 to third baseman Lebedit. Swings way over the changeup. Full count pitch, swung on a line right at the first baseman and caught. So now there's 2 down here. Elron pushing for a chance to get to the plate, keep things as they are. 8-hole hitters up. She sees a ball inside. It's 1-1. And then this one's hit deep to center field, but it is playable. That will end to the bottom of the 8th. We go to the top of the 9th, and now Snowbird takes the hill with a chance to go to the AAA World Series here in Season 17. Elron fighting for his final chances. It's an errant throw, and it's perfect.
Wow.
Number 38.
Out number 1 made on the first pitch. It could have been worse for Snow there, but it was luckily SMB was on her side.
Yeah, I was surprised Dirk Weir even came up with the ball. It feels like the type of RNG that you kind of get sometimes in that last inning that can kind of hurt you. But Dirk Weir's had a really good game. She might have been locked in, and she was able to come up with the ball at least.
This one's dribbled on the ground to short, thrown to first. Not in time. We see another infield single for the help deskers in this game.
Number 11.
Count is now 1-1.
Does have low pitch.
Ball
Low
gets through
pitch
the
coming
hole.
through, pushes it.
He does. He pushes it through the hole and now sets it up. With 2 runners on and 1 out here.
The pitcher, number 27.
Oh boy, she's got to come out.
Now batting, number 23.
Anita upgrade coming in, the lefty.
Yeah, we got the lefty coming in, and we got a lefty coming.
Era Lee Quick, the monster relief pitcher.
She has great velo here, and she's going to try and take advantage of it to put the deskers away here for the season and punch the Black Roses ticket. Let's see. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. There's out number 2 here, and now Snowbird 1 out away. Elron 1 out left in his season. It's put in a ticket. The 4th ball misses.
Yeah, you can feel the adrenaline from Farrah Lee. She's not really locating, but she's putting a lot of pressure on him just with the velo and the pitch types.
High fastball in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Counts evened up. The 4th ball swung on and fouled away. We reset and do it again.
He's not going to go quietly.
2-2 pitch again. Swing and a miss.
Oh,
Strike 3.
got
And
blown away.
Snowbird goes to the AAA World Series. A victor here in game number 5. What a season for the Black Roses on their way to fight for the title. And Elron, what a fight from him.
Yeah, you know, there was a time during this series where it really was thrown into question there after game 2. But Snowbird, what a response. God, she's playing so well. And she's going to have to continue playing so well because we've seen on the other side of the bracketing that Billy's just completely going off. And Spliff Star seems to have found his bat to a large degree. So she's through. Congratulations, Snowbird, and making the AAA Season 17 finals. I wish it was me, to be honest. I really had my eye on it. I actually wanted to play her.
Yeah.
I just couldn't quite get it done against Billy. And but I'm really excited for these players, and nobody more than Snowbird.
Yeah, Snow very much deserved on her way to fight for the title. Dominant series, dominant performance, all regular season, and then through the semifinal here so far. So that's really all you can say. And yeah, she awaits who wins the series that's facing Spliff Star and ElronCoin, Spliff Star and Billy Banquo. And Billy has been showing his stuff. Could be an old slugfest should he make it to the World Series. And like you said, Spliff's showing his offensive prowess as well. So there's a lot of takes that you can have on the other side of the bracket. But yeah, what we take away here tonight is great fight as well from ElronCoin. He definitely showed his bat in this series. Just couldn't quite put it together in the critical times. And, AAA journey, probably not over. Still, hopefully plays another season and more, and continues to just get better and dominate every single time. And he's a high-scoring player with a lot of potential.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely want him back badly. In AAA, he has some pitching to improve on. His bat's there. But it's amazing how much again that Snowbird has improved to even hold him down the way she did. For the most part. Yeah, looking for. So I'm not exactly sure when we're casting the end of the Billy Spliff Star series, but we're getting close to a World Series. We've got some XBL outstanding still. Lazy and Spaluto on one side. We got Wishbone and Mush is on vacation right now. That's why that one's being a little bit held up. But that's two fantastic players, Wishbone and Mush. Mush I'm really impressed with him. He's really playing well right now, and Wishbone is going to have his hands full as great as he is. But I'd love to see either one of them make the finals.
Yeah, we've got two exceedingly interesting semifinals in the XBL, and those should be kicking off here in the next week as well as we finish up AAA. So expect XBL to be running pretty concurrently as we get into this AAA World Series. That's what Snowbird has just punched her ticket to. So really impressive stuff here tonight. We'll probably be looking at sometime tomorrow to cast the end of the following series, as we discussed, between Spliff and Billy. So stay tuned for the announcements on that. Without all being said, Mist, it's been a pleasure to cast another game with you. It was a short one-gamer. Once in a while these happen, and we'll see what happens tonight. We've got another potential 3-game set in the mix. Thank you again for all your hard work this weekend, casting the doubleheader yesterday and jumping in here tonight. And everybody else, thanks for joining us. We'll catch you later on this weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.